How do you instruct with our classroom library collections? My answer is quite simple, as little as possible. If you like, let's keep in mind that classroom libraries are for the independent stage. You do it alone. So we really want to give ownership to children, to the kids in our classroom. So our focus is to make this student-centered. And you can see here that this is not a beautiful picture of a beautiful Pinteresty, classroom library, because the labels were made by children. The labels were made by the classroom. We have just really simple blog that walks teachers through it. This is how we would encourage you to share the classroom library with your students and have them unpack your books and have them organize them in the classroom library. This is fun. It's a great way to get to know your readers. It's also like less work on the teacher. There's so many demands on the teacher. It is really, it's a great opportunity for kids to do that. As well as I'd always encourage teachers to find that student in their room that is the future librarian, and they are in charge of checking out and checking in. Because I'm going to tell you, they were always way more strict than I was about books. So the other piece that we have here is we do have these carteles de género. So they're genre posters, more or less. They're blank. If we're really interested, I can show them to you, but they're just, it's an activity for kids to explore the genres and for them to add their own illustrations to them. So again, both activities are very student-centered, student-directed. That would be an activity that you would, yes, need to facilitate with the whole group, or maybe parts of group at a time, parts of your classroom at a time, but both activities are meant for students to explore, pick up the books, look at them, and organize them. So where can I find these? Where can I find these? So on this sheet here, the directions, there are directions for how to access materials. So something that is a little bit different for us is we did add some locks on our website and our resources. We want to make sure that that our work is valued for what we've done. And so I want to show you a couple of resources that are now locked down on our website. And I think yesterday I shared with you the password, but I know how passwords are. So on this sheet that teachers receive, there is a QR code. It walks them through the step of you will need to log into the website. So great. So you'll need to click the login button. If you haven't already created an account, you'll want to create an account. I have an account, so I'm just going to sign in. It's saved on my browser. I'm always going to save it on my browser. One of the other things, well, let me show you something else before I log in. I'll show you where the password is. So if you go to Teaching and Learning Resources, this is our classroom library. There's our recursos y lecciones. You can see all of them are listed there. Here is just our really simple explanation of organization. Click here to read more. Identifying the different genres. Here's a walkthrough of it. You can download the genre posters right here. There's the explanation. It looks like, it's a PDF. There it is. So then there's an explanation, and then you can download those and then have your students illustrate them and annotate them how you need. Those are the simple resources there.